I just wanted to show basically the finished project, the end results. I still have the heel to finish. I haven't decided what exactly I'm going to do with the shoe yet. So that's the reason why I haven't finished that. And I haven't completed the detailing near the embellishment. However, it took me quite a while because the way that I did my shoe was that I applied glue, then the glitter. I know there are a lot of tutorials that say not to do it that way. However, I just found with mine, it's a neater process. And besides, I figured that I'm going to do a sealer on the glitter as well. So hopefully my glitter will remain intact with the shoe itself. I'm not sure. But anyway, I wanted to show you the design that I came up with. It's like a gradient. Here you'll notice that the front is lighter, and then as we move along the shoe it gets darker. Then of course that's the tape protecting the rhinestone, and then it gets lighter again and then darker. Then on the other side it's not the same color. I'll show from the back. I don't know if you can see the variant, but one side is just a little bit, this side is a little bit lighter than the other side, and then I go back down to like a brighter gold. So the colors that I used were like just the basic gold in the front. This is a deep gold in the rear. The deep gold again, so you can really see the contrast. These two colors look just so gorgeous together. And then I use the champagne, and then this one is called a deep orange. So with all of those colors going on, I have no idea what I'm going to do with the heel. But I am loving my shoe design. I think it came out really well. It took quite some time to complete the work that I've done thus far. But a few tips that I will go over is that make sure if you're doing it in layers, not even with just like the color variants, but if you're doing like a layer of the glue and the glitter, make sure it's completely dry. Then using the Mod Podge, just paint completely over it, and you'll know that it's completely dry if the glitter isn't moving. And then you'll put that layer over it, which also acts as a sealant, because you can use it as both a sealer and glue. So you can use it to finish your glitter over top of the shoe to also give it protection. And once you make sure that the glitter, the first base is dry, then you put on your second layer. So once you do that, you don't want to put your glitter on that really clumpy, because then it takes away from the professionalism. Also, what may be of assistance is to have like a knife or a butter knife. I have this knife, but just to, you know, get off some of the excess. Or you can tape around the edges of your shoe so that you won't have glitter around the rimming of the shoe or the sole of the shoe, so you'll have less to clean up. So like I said, it's all in how you what your preference is. as to doing your shoe. And you can get as creative and as funky as you like. Because even with the pleating, I didn't have much of a problem. Some areas I noticed that it clumped up a lot. And also earlier in the video, I mentioned that, I think it was the Ultrafine. Let's see. I have to clarify. Yes, the Ultrafine is like the pixie dust. I hope I said that correctly the first time, I'm not sure. But the Ultrafine is like the pixie dust. And I'll just show you the difference. I love the Ultrafine more so. I think it gives it much more of a professional look versus, and I don't really like the second color towards the end, versus the extra fine. Champagne was an extra fine. Yeah. So if you're looking for that very delicate pixie dust type of color, then I would suggest the Ultrafine versus the extra fine. Extra fine is good too, but if you're talking about getting something better, then the Ultrafine. I keep getting them confused. My brain just doesn't want to compensate that. But I am really loving the shimmer of the shoe, how sparkling and just fantabulous, if I would, the shoe has turned out to be. And of course, another suggestion would be to make sure that you have like some tape or stuffing inside of your shoe. Of course, I was impatient and I didn't do that. And I had glitter everywhere. So that's another thing. So those are basically the two things. Make sure that your layers dry in between applying your glitter and your glue base. And then if you don't like the coverage, then put a second coat on, or as many as you desire. But in between the coatings of your glitter, just make sure that you allow the product to dry completely, because then you'll find that your coverage is neater and it looks more professional. So those are the two things that I would recommend in doing this project. Thank you so much for viewing with us.